Eom Business Network. So much for one broadcast.
Hello there, a very beautiful day to you, and thank you for joining us. You're watching the Eom Business Network, indeed the voice of corporate Nigeria. I am Olorogo Elkanah Moore. Today on the program, we shall be taking a look at the Nigerian economy from the viewpoint of industry operators. Also on the lineup is Let's Talk, and our focus is on One World Unity Projects Limited, promoters of Bed Baba. On Spot On, we shall be having a quintessential gentleman, experienced real estate development manager, accomplished entrepreneur and industry captain, Ayodele Temitope Fayose, who is the founder, managing director and chief executive officer of Blue Moon Limited, a fast-growing integrated housing, construction and engineering firm in Nigeria, and one of the most distinguished CEOs to look out for in 2024. And on the face-to-face is a professor of geology, certified petroleum engineer, highly acclaimed aviation services management professional, vision-driven entrepreneurial expert and industry captain, Chris Undulue, who is the managing director and chief executive officer of CleanServe Integrated Energy Solutions Limited, a frontline aviation support solutions provider in Nigeria, and indeed one of the most distinguished CEOs to look out for in 2024. This is a must-watch. Stay with us. Olusoji Oyawoye, a certified outsourcing personnel, highly experienced people management expert, purpose-driven social entrepreneur and industry captain, is the managing director and chief executive officer of Resource Intermediaries Limited, a world-class ISO certified outsourcing solutions provider in Africa, and indeed one of the most distinguished CEOs in Nigeria for 2024.
There are leading organizations in various industries, but I'd rather talk more about the services we provide. Outsourcing that we handle are human resource management. So we provide staff, non-cost staffing for organizations. So bank tellers, ATM operators, field marketers, factory workers, drivers, janitorial staff. So any staff that is not core to an organization. So if I take your industry, for example, I believe to have this happen, somebody must have driven you here. That individual is not core to your operations, but you interviewing me, you are core to delivering the service. The broadcaster is core to the operations, but the janitor that cleans the office and all of that is not core. So our major service is providing such non-core staff. The only sector we do not handle is security and domestic staff. And for obvious reason, the risks are higher. Because part of the benefit we provide is any client we provide staff to. We take on the responsibility and liabilities that our staff cause while they are deployed to those organizations. First, part of what we're strong on in this organization, which is part of our success, is corporate governance. And by our policies, even though I'm co-founder and part owner, I'll be 60 December this year, so I'll be out of this place by December. Right, by our policies. Again, I'm part owner, so I don't have to leave. But we set the rules 17 and a half years ago. I cannot now say we are changing it. It says corporate governance is key to sustaining and driving a business. I will still be on the board, but not as the key driver. So when you say 5 years from now, that will be somebody else's from January 1. But from the structure we have built, I have no doubt. Right now, I say we are doing about 10,000 staff. We're in 2 other countries. In another 5 years, I have no doubts we would be doing, if not double that number, possibly in another 1 or 2 African countries that we already have earmarked.
Francis Ifie, a distinguished gentleman, experienced sports betting expert, astute entrepreneur and industry captain, is the managing director and chief executive officer of One World Unity Projects Limited, operators of Bet Baba, a fast-growing sports betting firm in Nigeria and one of the most distinguished CEOs to look up to in 2024.
on the internet and you type out the website bedbaba.ng, the registration process, we've designed the registration process in such a way that even if you're someone not used to betting, you will actually be able to follow through. Once you put in your name, your password, all the registration, it takes you to the next place where you have to like claim the bonus. For every new registration you get given a bonus. And so the platform itself, it guides you there. Once you are done, it guides you to where you have to make your first deposit, and it also guides you to where you have to, place your bet. So we've made the registration journey so easy that even someone without any knowledge of sports betting can actually just go onto the website, and register. Within the next few days as well, I think I'm just saying this now, you're one of the first to hear, our betting app will be out. It is faster, the user experience is even better than what you get from the website. And it will be available on the website to download and on Play Store as well shortly. So this gives everyone sort of like a one-on-one experience with the brand. Instead of you going onto the website to register, you can easily just download the app, and then all the pop-up notifications, everything, you will have a direct experience with the bedbaba brand. I'm not going to lie, the competition now I can easily attribute to, the old ages where you have like war between countries and you have to go there and do physical battles, like not with machines but with your fists and everything. It is so competitive in Nigeria now, whereby if you do a lot of research, you see that a lot of companies have come and gone. For us, in a very, very, with all humility, I think we have studied the market well enough. It took us over 6 months. I'm talking of calculating. We checked out all the companies who have come and failed and asked ourselves the question, why did they fail? We looked at the ones who have come and succeeded, how have they succeeded as well. But even at that, what we try to do now is to put a lot of backup plans, like risk mitigation, just to see, in case we have this perfect plan and everything is, in point, what happens if other things happen? Like we've seen how the Naira now has been, somewhat crashing. This we did not see, about a year ago. But we do have some risk mitigations in case things like that, happen. So yes, the market is competitive, but I think it doesn't really matter. As long as you're well prepared, you will be able to like weather out the storm, especially throughout the gestation period of the business as well.
You define correct odd. I be you one play correct cost. Over 1.5, I be you one bet. Say both seem no go score at all. Oh yeah, we get better payout. No worry, we there for you. Our odd chaburata, you know the feeling sure. Oh lo, we there for you. Oh, we there for you. You see for bet baba, you feel with money. Oh, bet baba, cash out today easy. Oh, bet baba. Online games for you to play. Oh God, all I want. Yeah, we get better bonus. My name is no. Yeah, now bet Baba day so. Cash up, no sharp. No darling, no. Welcome to Bet Baba.
Register today. Visit betbaba.ng.
This is Blomo Limited. Welcome to our world. We are a world-class bespoke real estate firm positioned to deliver quality in the design, development, and management of commercial, institutional, and mixed development projects. Blomo Limited is driven by the core values of professionalism, accountability, customer satisfaction, precision, and timely delivery. Blomo. Call us now on telephone number 091 6833 6865 or visit us on www.blomo.com. Ayodele Temitope Fayose, A quintessential gentleman, experienced real estate development manager, accomplished entrepreneurial expert, and industry captain, is the founder, group managing director, and chief executive officer of Blue Moon Limited, a renowned integrated real estate firm in Nigeria, and indeed one of the most distinguished CEOs to look up for in 2024.
It's not developers alone that have incident of collapse structures. There's some private homeowners. Yes, if you don't get the right professionals involved, trying to cut corners, reduce costs, reduction in costs. It's not majorly. It's not even about inferior materials. You hardly see importation of cement now. The aggregates, what make up concrete. All the aggregates are locally made, locally sourced, and the standard is there. So it's about who are the players, who are the people supervising that project, not getting quack involved. If you have to actually work with the professionals, and it's even cheaper. What you think you are saving by working with quack, when you have incidents on site, then you will know that you are not even saving anything. It's like pounds foolish, penny wise. So it's an issue of getting the right set of professionals involved in anything you do. Then I think we won't. And then the government is trying. Lagos State government is trying because they have Lagos State material testing. I'm a chartered safety person. The safety commission is there. All these people, LAPSCA, all these people come to check your project, certify at every point, every level. So if you abide by all these regulations, policy, then I think you won't have any form of challenge. So it's not a question of who to developers alone. No, it can happen to anybody. So, but the thing is just an issue of working with the right set of professionals. Then you won't have such an incident. I think I mentioned it earlier that we are very focused. We know where we're going, and we want to be one of an household name is solving when it comes to issue of providing. Don't let me use the word affordable, because there's with Nigeria economy now, there's no even if you're developing one bedroom, it's not affordable. It can't be affordable to a common man anymore. But to reduce the housing deficit, and not only in the country, because presently we're in US, and we're expanding to UK and Canada as well. Yes, to my industry, which is real estate majorly, though we have some other line of business as well. It's not easy anyways, because let me come from the angle of funding. The industry is under funding, and then it's not even advisable to approach commercial banks for funding this industry, because the rates is killing. It's killing. There is no much of support. Then government regulations, a lot of taxes you have to pay. So it's not easy, but majorly sometimes it's not about. A lot of people might be thinking that, okay, you have the industry in real estate has a lot of money, but it's not always like that. If you close your book today, you may be selling a unit of a building with just 1 million or 2 million, but people don't understand. Yes, so it's not been easy, but we don't have any choice. We just keep pushing, and talk to the authority to see how we can get it better. Lend our voice, give advice to the right authority, and see how we can most of those challenges can be addressed. I'm a youth as well. Very small boy here. So I think number one thing is to know what you're doing. Don't be in a haste. I think a lot of youth these days, like us, like youth like me, they don't. They are always in the haste to get results. Like I said, we've done something that failed, and we've learned from it. So, and then keep your eye on the goal. If you fail once, that doesn't mean that you quit. Keep pushing, unless you are not convinced on that thing you want to do. just keep focus, be focused majorly, and then don't quit. A lot of challenges will come. Just keep your eye on the go.
This is Blomo Limited. Welcome to our world. We are a world-class bespoke real estate firm positioned to deliver quality in the design, development, and management of commercial, institutional, and mixed development projects. Blomo Limited is driven by the core values of professionalism, accountability, customer satisfaction, precision, and timely delivery. Blomo. Call us now on telephone number 091-6833-6865 or visit us on www.blomo.com. Chris Ndulue, a professor of geology, certified petroleum engineer, highly acclaimed aviation services management professional, vision-driven entrepreneurial expert, and industry captain, is the managing director and chief executive officer of CleanServe Integrated Energy Solutions Limited, a frontline aviation support solutions provider in Nigeria, and indeed one of the most distinguished CEOs to look out for in 2024.
I would just start by saying that every business environment is usually harsh. It's never easy anywhere. And I think we need to recognize that and de-emphasize this harshness of our environment. Yes, things are difficult, things are not easy, but it's not easy anywhere either. And that's why you don't have businesses having it easy elsewhere in the world. So I think we just need to recognize that business or the process of making money and it's not easy anywhere. So Nigeria is not an exception, even though we are just looking at situations because things may have become a little more difficult than they used to be. But I think it's our duty as business people, as professionals, to be able to adapt to the changes in the environment. Yesterday cannot be the same as today. So every day when you wake up and come to work, you are likely to face new challenges. And these new challenges, your ability to provide solutions to new challenges that emerge every day is what keeps you afloat as a business leader. Yes, CleanServe Energy, as I want to call it, it has a little longer name. It was started sometime in 2010, and so it's been around for some time. It has met some success. It has actually gone through ups and downs also. So that's it's an oil and gas marketing company, but we are primarily focused on providing aviation fuel to the aviation industry, both foreign and local airlines in Nigeria. The vision we have of the company is that of a world-class aviation services provider. That's the vision we have of the company. The mission is to become a service provider of repute, one that is a service provider of choice to our customers, and one that also delivers value to our stakeholders, both our staff and our shareholders and the government. Maybe geographically we have not spread outside Nigeria, but in Nigeria I think we have been able to achieve our mission in Nigeria. That global vision of being a service provider or a marketing company that is known worldwide for what it does, that's still something that we are looking forward to in the future. Our service is primarily providing aviation fuel to the airlines. We are a mono-product company, so to speak. The process of diversification is something that we still have to deal with. But basically, we are focused on providing aviation fuel to the airlines. So The facilities we have in our offices here, we have a depot here in Lagos, we have in Abuja, in Port Harcourt, and Kano. So at those locations, we receive aviation fuel. We process them through our facilities, the depots that we have at the airports, and then we take it to the aircraft when they arrive. And what is unique about us, and that's what has helped us to survive all these years, is the fact that we're a service provider that places a lot of premium on the quality of the products, which is key. That's the number one thing about aviation. And anytime there is a problem, people just you have to look out to the quality of fuel that you take. So over time, we have become a company that is known for providing good quality aviation fuel. And we also have staff well trained and who have been delivering these services over the years and who have continued to deliver it on time, because that's also very important to the airlines. And provide this service in such a way as to also suit the airlines so that they don't experience delays or anything that will not allow them to deliver their own services to the passengers. Yes, what we're trying to do is to make sure that we fine-tune the company in such a way that it begins to, just like we started this discussion, talking about coping with the challenges of the moment. We have seen COVID-19 come and go. And we have seen the airports closed for months. And we believe that that's enough notice to everybody that if you are in a business like we are in this kind of business, that you must diversify in such a way that you should be able to remain in business if something like that happens again. Because while the whole world is looking at measures to ensure that this doesn't happen again, it is possible that another kind of COVID-19 comes up, maybe a stronger variant, maybe a weaker one, but it is possible that this kind of thing could happen again. It is possible that the airports could be closed. So what do we do as a company if that happens? We are thinking that this is the time for us to diversify in such a way that even if we're not delivering aviation fuel, we should be able to run our business, we should be able to keep our staff and our stakeholders. That's the kind of thing we're dealing with right now. And we also think that after this number of years in operation, we cannot remain a monoproduct company. One of those plans is to strengthen the company in its current areas of operation. Number two is that we need to diversify in such a way as to provide the kind of stability that the company needs. We're also, trying to re-engineer our business in such a way that we provide staff with a sense of, fulfillment at work. But one of the problems you have in Nigeria is that most times people are working, but they're usually not completely satisfied with the work that they do. We don't want people working here just because they have no other job to do. We want to make it a workplace of choice. We want to be sure that we give that priority to our staff. So these are the new things that we've started to do to make sure that we emphasize our priority and our focus on staff welfare and remuneration above every other thing. So after that, then we can talk about shareholders. We can talk about other stakeholders. So that's, I think that we have largely achieved that, and it's a work in progress. We are still, we have to keep up with what we have done in the past 4 or 5 years. Well, I think the oil marketing industry is going through a different, there are some changes happening right now. Over the past maybe 20 years, Nigeria has had to depend on importation of petroleum products. So that market has been structured, or has become structured around importation. So it's an import-dependent industry. And that's about to change with Dangote refinery and so many other modular refineries that have started operations. So what this means is that the structure is going to change. This may affect a lot of the middlemen who are in the business of importing this product and selling to other marketers who sell to the final consumers.
We are called CleanServe Integrated Energy Solutions Limited. We are a world-class energy marketing company positioned to provide in all aspects of aviation fuels. CleanServe leverages on technology and automation unique web of leading aviation fuel experts and strategic partners to offer the industry a comprehensive set of solutions. At CleanServe, we deliver high-quality, safe, and timely aviation fuels. CleanServe Integrated Energy Solutions Limited. Clean energy at its best.
We do what we can to stay afloat. What you have today is co-opetition.
Can put Masters Energy products.
And that's a good point to call it a wrap on today's package of the EOM Business Network. Thank you very much for spending your valued time with us. We hope it was worth your while. But just in case you missed out on any aspect of it, then you can come with us to any of our other portals, as you can see on the screen. Our sincere gratitude to you, our sponsors, for your continued interest and support. Always remember, with you and us, we are champs. Oh yes, I remain Olorogo Elkanah Moare. Please, let's do this again, same time, same channel next week. We'll see you then.